Hey guys, so basically, I was actually supposed to. Okay, my name is Stacey Nduta. For those who are new here, I was basically supposed to do a live on YouTube, but for some reason, I think I just need to buy a new device. So today's video 17. Oh my god! So I wanted to do a different approach as opposed to the ones I've been uploading. But today's video is basically what I do different in terms of skincare. So in terms of, I've actually broken this down to like 4 main points, and I'll just do the live here, and then I'll be able to also upload it on YouTube because we have to stick to the script. So basically, for those who are new here, my name is Stacey Nduta again. I basically define myself as an acne survivor, and what I'd say is, so far sharing my journey has just been a bit too vulnerable, but it's actually given me this space to be able to explain to people various things, because people who are going through something and then they find someone who understands them, they actually have like a good rapport and they get to understand everything. I've divided it into 4 for those who are just joining. So basically what I'd do differently is probably I'd start documenting way earlier. So for those who know and those who don't, I had like severe hormonal acne, and I just wanted to hide. I hid for so long and actually stopped posting anything on Instagram because you can't really fake it like that. So what I'd actually do differently is probably start documenting way earlier, so that people could have actually just seen what was happening, because there's nothing really to be embarrassed about. And this goes out to like everyone here and those who will watch this video. Stop hiding your journey, stop hiding whatever you're going through. Just find a way to use your voice, because sometimes people just need to know that either you're there, or like maybe they're going through the same thing, and it'll be easier for them to actually be able to interact with you, and we grow, all of us. So that's basically point number 1. I'll start documenting way earlier. And for those who are new, this video is basically part of acne musings for those who've experienced acne. So basically the second one would be I'd ask for help way earlier. Like I said, now when you don't talk about it, obviously you're not asking for help, and when people offer help, you get offended and triggered and all those things. So yeah, I definitely ask for help way earlier. Not necessarily professional help, like to go to the skin clinic and go to all those things, but yeah, asking for help actually it saves you a lot of time, and you get to realize that it's never that serious, because whatever age we may feel that the world is coming to an end, but really it's not. So yeah, I definitely ask for help earlier. And my third point is I would definitely not do cheap products. Like, there's some products I used and I actually noticed that they weren't really good. So that's something I'd actually advise anyone who's starting their skincare journey. Just, man, cheap is expensive. Because I remember, like I've mentioned before on the channel, there's a certain product I used. I don't know, it had carotene or something like that. And what happened is that it basically almost bleached my skin, in the context that I was like, I looked like a zombie, I had dark under eyes, and then like, I don't know, it was just weird. So yeah, definitely do not use any cheap products. I know it seems like, there was even a time I was using benzonyl peroxide, I think, yeah. So that for those who've done chemistry and lab work, that is a very strong chemical to be putting on your face, and here I was putting it on my face. So please, there's so many things on the internet. Please don't. In fact, there's something I saw recently about someone using battery acid on their face. Like, why? Why would anyone do that? It doesn't make sense. So that's actually the third thing that I'd be doing differently. And the final item is actually, I don't have anything against it, but DIY skincare is not really something, yeah, just no. Like, DIY skincare is a bunch of like recipes, let me say that, which people actually undertake and are not exactly like in the right, unless you have the exact measurements for everything. Probably the ingredients you're mixing, whether it's a fruit or those chia seeds, all those things that we are sold on by these big industries for skincare, and then you decide to put them on your face, and you don't really know what's going on. So yeah, that's actually the fourth one. Like, DIY skincare is amazing maybe when you're doing one or two ingredients. Maybe you're doing like a honey mask, that's amazing. If maybe you wanted to rejuvenate your face and you do an aloe mask, that's also amazing. But for what it has evolved to become, it has morphed into this thing where people just mix a bunch of shit that, oof, am I allowed to? They mix like things together, and then they actually put it on their face, and then they're like, yes, I know what I'm doing, but really, no, you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, that's actually the fourth thing I'd do differently. I definitely will not, I would not recommend DIY skincare. I'd recommend using one or two ingredients, but do not, especially that honey and coffee mask. Like, just let's let that go. You're actually hurting yourself. So aside from that, I think that's pretty much it in terms of what I'd do differently. For those who already follow me, thank you so much for joining me on this very brief IG live. I'll be uploading it on my YouTube channel. What? Corona? I'll be uploading it on my YouTube channel, where you can also subscribe. Yay! And yeah, basically, all I wish is you have an amazing weekend, you guys. The other video will obviously be on the channel as normal. This was just something random that I was hoping to do, but YouTube got in the way of doing a live. So yeah, thanks guys so much. Take care.